Hello to my fellow American consumers of internet and cable television services. I just want to take a few minutes of your time to complain about Time Warner Cable and their $300 credit card, gift card, promotional shenanigans. So I had Verizon. They were my internet cable provider. Had no problems with them. They were fine, right? My 2-year contract runs up. The first thing they decide to do is to send me a new bill where they have increased their costs. Mostly because they said, well, since my 2 years is up, I'm not really getting the free rental of their 2-year-old DVR, which had way less capabilities that the more modern ones do of today. Anyway, they raised my already $200 bill to $215. But you know what? That kind of pissed me off. So I tried to negotiate with them and talk to them and whatever, but as a huge multi-billion-dollar corporation, they really didn't give a crap about me. They negotiated my $215 bill down to $200, which I originally had, and that would be only if I took another 2-year contract. And I was like, well, you know, at this point, screw you. I had already done some homework and research, checking at comparable internet services and rates and what it would cost if I switched and stuff like that. And I decided to go with Time Warner Cable. You know, and I'll tell you, with Verizon, in my opinion, you guys were foolish, because I am telling you, at $200 a month, I was a $2,400 a year consumer of your products. That's $2,400. That's a lot of money. But I guess it really doesn't matter to you guys. It's probably like 0.00001% of whatever money you have. One thing, though, is when I did return my cable box, my DVR or whatever, there were a lot of other people online returning this stuff. And I know, Verizon, you say you do have the best coverage and service, but listen, I don't live in the boondocks, so your excellent coverage and service and whatever is pretty much comparable to everybody else's. I don't have problems with the people. I also had the same thing with the phones, but getting off of Verizon. So, Time Warner Cable. I decided to go with them. I saved about $40 a month and pretty much got the same exact package with no contract. And also I got an improved DVR. Not 2 years old. It can record up to 6 shows. And whatever. The same service, less money. That's what it all boiled down to. Anyway, one of the perks of switching to Time Warner Cable will be that I will get a $300 credit card or gift card after 90 days of being a member and paying my bills. Now, the only rule or thing that I thought I had to pay attention to when we were signing up for the service, in terms of getting that gift card, it's not just automatic. You know, you go like, yeah, you remember 90 days we're going to make a new. Kind of make you jump through hoops, which is a bit on the annoying side. Now, I haven't done my 90 days, but so far I'm going to tell you the kind of things that they've thrown at me that might actually disqualify me from getting that $300 gift card. And if you do that, you're foolish. I've already jumped ship on one service provider. I have no contract with you. I can do whatever I want. I'm free. There are other cables. I could go back to Verizon and I could, you know, take one of their offers, which they don't offer to you if you're already a member. My contract was up. Why don't you give me the new offers you're offering everybody else? They're like, no, screw you. Anyway, here's the kind of crap that they're pulling on me. Because it basically seems like they don't want to pay that $300. You would think, right? So anyway, they say that you can't be even a second late on paying the first three bills, the 3 months, right? So what they do to me is they send me a bill, right? My first bill. It comes and it says, okay, everything's due on the 1st. You got to pay by the 1st. Well, I pay with plenty of time, way in advance, right? No problem at all. I have the money. Bill is sent in. Now, a few days after I send in the bill, I get an email notice, right? And the email notice says, your bill is due today, right? And I'm like, what? I've already sent in my money. My printed invoice bill said I was good to the 1st. You guys are sending me an invoice that says an email invoice saying it's due on the 26th. Kind of sneaky, right? So we're not going to let them get away with that crap. We call them right up. We're like, hey, we're already sending the money. We have it printed on your actual bill that we're due on the 1st. You're sending me an email that's saying it's due today. And we say to him, like, look, does this have anything to do with this gift credit card offer? And I'm like, no, right? They say, we'll work it out. We'll straighten it out. And I guess they do. We're still in the running to get this. And again, I'm only 1 month in. I've already had several things that they're pulling me to try and get away with not paying this $300. Which, again, it's foolish. You shouldn't piss off your customers. I sell stuff. I'm in retail. I'm very nice to my customers. They have a problem or complaint, I try and take care of it. I don't make them an offer that I'm not willing to honor. Anyway, so that's the first hurdle they throw at you, right? That 90-day thing where you pay on time, which I am, and I will. So don't try and trip me up. But anyway, so the next thing they do, right, is they send a redemption code, right? And the redemption code has to be honored 30 days after installation. Well, guess what? They send it to me 28 days after the installation. So, straight off, if I don't pay attention to the email, I've only got like 2 days to have that code honored, right? But no, you're not getting me. So I say, all right, I only got a couple of days, right? I get it by phone. And I got it in my email too. But I get it by phone, so I see it. I'm like, oh, it's tricky motherfuckers, right? So what I do is I say, as soon as I get home, I'm gonna do the redemption code. So you're not gonna get me, right? I will get that $300, or you will suffer my wrath. So we go home, we enter in the redemption code, right? And like I said, we only had a couple of days, right? And they sent it on a weekend. Who knows? I could have been away. I could have been whatever, right? But several days, 2, maybe 3 days at most before it's due, right? But we go fine. We get home that day. We put in the redemption code. We enter the numbers, right? And guess what happens? It doesn't work, right? They say there is a problem with the code. It's no good. It won't work. We enter it in over and over. We try we try caps. We try small letters. We try all kinds of stuff. We're like, these tricky motherfuckers, right? So what we do is we're like, no, you're not going to get away with it. Now we got like maybe 1 day for them to honor it, right? Because it's late at night, and we're like, okay, we'll do it tomorrow, right? So and this is like a Sunday, right? But we call and we get a person that we can talk to, an actual human being, right? And we tell them our problems, and we say like, look, what is with you guys with this $300 thing? Is it something that you don't like to honor, and you're going to see because a normal person might just be like, this is too fucking annoying. This is too fucking complicated. I have a life, and just let it go. And like I said, so far they've thrown 2 hurdles, and we're only 30 days in. I don't know what happens next, right? Anyway, we get the person, we talk to him, and the person's like, well, that's odd, right? It's a woman, actually. So they say, well, that's odd, and they try it, and guess what? It doesn't work. So what the fuck is that, right? Anyway, what they do is they say, well, don't worry, we'll fix it after the weekend. And we're like, yeah, but we only have 1 day to fix it. So are you telling me that you can fix it after the 30 days is up, right? And, of course, that would be too late to get the credit card if they stick to the rules, right? So anyway, they said, oh, no, it's a problem, we'll fix it, right? So we shall see, right? As it stands right now, I'm in limbo. If I get that $300 gift credit card thing that they offered when you switch over to them, I'm going to put a little note in here and I don't know, what do they call this, stick-it notes or whatever. I'll update it. I'll let you know. If I don't get it, I'll let you know too. Right now, I have no clue what they're going to pull next, but we shall see. And if they do pull crap, let me just say straight out, guys, you're not the only service provider in the world, even though there's less and less of them. There's less of them out there since everybody's like combining into huge monopolies, right? But you're not the last. You're not the only one for now. And I will jump ship because, as you know, I have done it before.